Welcome to a profound journey of self-discovery and transformation. Today, we're going to explore how to develop a personal philosophy and a strong belief system, a concept that shapes our lives in profound ways. Join me as we delve into the teachings of the legendary Dr. Myles Munroe and the incredible wisdom of history. What is a belief system? A belief system is an ideology or set of principles that help us interpret our everyday realities in various fields such as religion, politics, philosophy, etc. Belief systems can help shape a person in a specific manner, and by this, I mean it shapes the person's perspective of everything around them. It is therefore a major player in every person's life. According to Dr. Myles Munroe, whenever a child is born, it is always innocent and only becomes aware of what it needs based on its environment. This proves detrimental if the environment, including the parents, does not teach the truth to this young one, because it becomes a philosophy out of which the young one will influence others. Colonialists thus took this advantage to teach the oppressed untrue ideas, making them believe that they could only be subjects and not leaders, to be employees and not employers, to lack self-belief. As a man thinks, so he leads, declares the Bible. Religion was misused and taught the oppressed that they should not have influence and should not own it lest they forget about God. To change this, you must change your belief system, knowing that only those who have ideas rule. The Romans conquered the Greeks and destroyed everything apart from their libraries, hence adopting their ideas. Later on, we shall learn that ideas outlive humans. The Greeks believed that 1. Leadership was a result of natural endowment. This means that leadership is both established and dictated by nature, such that some people are meant to be subjects of others by nature. 2. Leadership is dictated by birth traits. This means that some people had certain traits that made them superior to others. 3. That leadership was a product of providence. That is, the leadership of leaders is God's chosen. 4. That leadership is a product of a charismatic personality. That people who were extroverts and were extra confident were considered to be leaders. That's why when the Romans adopted this idea, they told the oppressed that they must be seen and not heard. 5. That leadership was reserved for an elite group of people. After the Romans subdued the Greeks, they adopted these ideas and made them their culture. The Romans later on conquered the whole of Europe and implemented these ideas. This Roman Empire under Caesar ruled the whole world and believed that they were chosen by the gods based on their traits to rule the world. They believed that they were superior to all other races. This very empire is the empire under which Jesus Christ was born. He was born under the culture but never allowed the culture to be born in him. The empire was so strong that it could not be subdued by military forces. Only immorality destroyed it. The kingdom split into smaller kingdoms. For example, Britain, France, Portugal, etc. were among the smaller kingdoms that split from the major Roman Empire. They then decided to expand their territories as far as Africa, spreading the Greek ideas along. This is basically the history of colonization. Dr. Myles Munroe says that every philosophy comes from an ideology, and every ideology needs theology to justify it. Religion was thus used to justify the ideology of superiority. It's now more than 2 centuries of conviction that some people are not equal to others, that some people cannot think sophisticatedly, and that others are better than others. Colonizers never taught leadership to the oppressed. According to Dr. Munroe, independence is not freedom, as it only provides an opportunity for freedom. That's why, to get Egypt out of their minds, God used the desert on the Israelites. He knew that however much the body is free, if the mind is not free, you cannot do it. According to Dr. Munroe, the philosophy of leadership is divided into 5 parts. 1. Everyone's a hidden leader. 2. Everyone was created to lead and is designated to dominate. 3. Leadership potential resides in every human being. 4. Everyone was born to lead, but it must come through our process. 5. True leadership is not doing things but manifesting yourself. A true leader should not maintain followers but produce other leaders. According to Genesis chapter 1 verses 26 to 27, and God said, "Let us create man in our own image, after our likeness. Let them have dominion over the fishes of the sea, animals, birds of the air, and all that creep on earth. He created them male and female, equal. He blessed them, and said, 'Have dominion.' He did not select a few to have dominion and the rest to lack it. This entails that he gave us the ability to govern. He gave the seed the ability to become a tree. The seed can, however, die as a seed because of the wrong environment. Nonetheless, God specified what we should dominate. The only creature on earth that should not be dominated is another human being. That's the reason why for slavery to thrive, the slave owners had to reduce people from being humans. Nobody can dominate you if you're a human. They cannot control or own you. A true leader will not control people. They let them be free so they can be greater. They serve and do not expect to be served in return, just like the Son of Man did not come to be served but to serve himself. Sometimes we should never be jealous of others because we don't know the price it took them to get there. Thank you for joining us today. Your beliefs shape your world. If you found this exploration enlightening, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more thought-provoking content. As you embark on your journey of personal growth and transformation, always remember that change is possible. Keep trying and stay inspired.